from one pro game into another. Not even giving myself a break. I'm gonna lose my voice at this rate. Yo, big killer, how you doing, man? Big moonshine. I'd say we're probably pretty much another fair game. Germany versus Malta. A lot of people saying Germany are S tier at the moment. Going up against Kevin playing Malta. Kevin definitely has a soft spot for Malta. I've seen Kevin play quite a bit of Malta. He definitely has a soft spot for them. Likes playing them. Market start for Germany. Does anyone know who Otto von Bismarck is? It's Breeze, is it? So Breeze really trying to prove his point of why Germany are too strong. Personally, I don't see it. Germany are a strong civ, but are they overpowered? No, I don't think that's fair to say. Interesting. I wonder how this game plays. I wonder what Kevin's going to decide to do here. We'll have a look at his deck, see what he's going to decide to do. He's going for starting with a TP. Go for a market as well. So I've seen this build, and yeah, going to be able to get hunted dogs with a TP. It's really good. And I feel like deciding to go for hunting dogs before getting the TP built, though. Like, look at this. Like, getting that market down. The TP's only just now getting built. Interesting. Maybe he needs the market first so he can buy an extra 100 wood. I'm guessing that's what he's doing. Okay. I imagine we're going to see German tongue this game. Does have it in his deck. Kevin does like doing using this card. He likes doing the build order of going for 3 vills, German tongue. I believe then 700 wood into Wigner Court. Then kind of utilizing either hospitality or trip to Jerusalem, depending on how delayed the age 2 is. Kind of making a mix mass of Sentinels, Expos, and Order Hussars. So Kevin's got a really strong Malta, really strong Malta, and he likes playing the kind of the boomy version of it. I personally like doing the Expo Pike Rush. I think it's really good. Otto von Bismarck, I believe, is Breeze, and yeah, we'll see what Breeze has got in store. He's gone for market start into hunting dogs, which is very standard for Germany. Lots of cards in industrial and fortress, so making it very obvious that he's going to want to be playing this out in fortress age. But that could be a bluff, 1v1L could be a bluff, so there could be like a semi FF. So we could see some semi-fast fortress. So maybe like a tower rush, into fortress eventually. He is sending a forward settler wagon, so that's exactly what it looks like he might be doing. I doubt he's going to be using this to herd. He's already got a herd down here, 2 herds down here. So yeah, it looks like he's got a lot of people on wood. So I'm guessing it's going to be an outpost. It might not be an outpost. It might just be a barracks, but it could be an outpost utilizing this 8 Expo card. Which has actually been a build since I can remember playing this game, which is probably I started back in 2007, right? I remember this outpost build, the outpost rush, the outpost bow rush, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's been in the games for like well over a decade, a decade and a half. It's been in the game for at least. So yeah, it's kind of cool to see that the outpost rush, which you still see with like Kaiserkline still likes to use it. It's kind of cool that something so old is still effective in the game, even at the highest level of play. So I get a little nostalgia here every time I see the outpost, the tower rush. Unga's saying, did you also invent tower rush like you did Porter? No, I never played Germany. I still don't really play Germany either. But I appreciate the sarcasm. But I will always stand my ground that I invented the Port's Fast Fortress. I mean, I invented it back in 2007, right? I was doing it back in 2007, 2008. I was pretty much on vanilla, the only one doing it. So yeah, no disrespect. Bro, I was playing this game before all of you mofos, alright? Respect your elders. Alright? I'm an old fart compared to you guys. Here it is. Here comes the 8 bows. And this is the reason why the tower rush has always been so good is because a lot of civs get 8 bows, but you get 2 extra islands with it. You know, when you add that up as a resource, it's like an age-free resource card. You know, it's insane. Explorer going down. Kevin has gone for the German tongue. 700 wood, like we said. And that wood's going to allow him to get the infrastructure to get house population. It's going to allow him to get bows or pikes if he needs them. You know, it's going to provide him with a lot. Popping these pikes at a slightly awkward angle there, and he does manage to take a hit. Just about managed to survive on 8 XP, one of the pikes. Okay, pikeman coming out for Breeze now. Lots of pikes coming out. Feels like that's maybe one too many pikes there. Definitely wants those Expos to kind of harass these villagers. The TP does go down. And the TP really wasn't up for that long. I mean, the TP got built at, what, 2 minutes? Maybe a minute and a half? And it's now 6 minutes and it's gone down. So, yeah, I mean, that's not very good for Kevin. I mean, he did get a decent amount of XP from it, but still. Oh, trying to build an outpost. Kevin losing probably a good 100 or maybe about 100 wood there. The foundation cost 250, but obviously it didn't get fully built and taken down. So, yeah, losing a big chunk of wood there. That's really unfortunate, and that's not really sure why Kevin tried to do such a ballsy outpost there. Using the commandery to hide in, but this deploy the garrisoned big button is kind of bad because it takes a long time for. It's not like a TC where you can just keep pinging them in and out. So this big button does take a while for the villagers to come out. We'll see it in a second. So it feels like Kevin could have played this. Definitely could have played this better, but... And look, there's the big button. Takes a few seconds for it to come out. And look, boom, there it comes. And now he's not going to be able to put... He's not going to be able to garrison anything in there for a while. Yeah, you can see this X next to the circle, red circle next to it. Trying to get a market down. Breeze pushing in at the right time here. Excuse me while I need a sneeze. Ooh. Someone must be talking about me. My ears are burning. Really not a big mass here from Kevin. A little bit surprised. Like, has the pressure been that hard? Trying to get that outpost. Feels like he kind of banked on getting that outpost down and really didn't pay off for him. Would have been much better getting a depot, because the depot would have improved the commandery and TC fire rate. So challenging the Expos with his Expos now. Does have a commandery and TC fire. There is 10 villagers in here, so yeah, just utilizing this base to really take down this army here. But I think Breeze is going to be pretty happy with that. I mean, you know, he's not going to be upset about that, really. I mean, he's still making units, but, you know, he's... Okay, so he's really investing into Age 2 here, so going for a double barracks. I mean, this kind of should be okay for Kevin, really. Like, the extended Age 2 base should generally be quite good for Kevin doing this build order, but not if he's kind of getting harassed like how he is, and yeah, it's gone pretty well for Breeze right now.
Sea creatures, attack!
Big Jaeger coming in with a raid. Thank you very much, good sir. I hope you had a good stream. A house on 32 right now, and he could definitely repair this. Please repair this, Kevin. I beg. I beg. Explorer getting healed up. That's going to tank some more HP. Very nice. But he's going to lose it again and lose that 45 XP. Definitely not a good trade. And, yeah, it would have been nice to bring that back to build some more depots. Kevin, heal this house. Heal this house, please. Looks like he's forgotten about it. Maybe I need to do a poll really quickly. Someone do a poll. Is he going to repair this house or not? He's building another house right next to it. This house is staring at the house he just built and think, this motherfucker's not even repairing me. Boom. And Kevin is definitely going to have... he's going to be mad at himself for that. Like, and it's popped. His population housed him. So, yeah, really important that he healed that. Currently has 4 settler wagons, so does have the ability to make a couple more. Shipping pikes. Score's looking good for Germany. That's a big mass out of nowhere of bows, and this is what this double barracks is. Look at this. Look at these walls. 15 wood for 3 pillarless walls. Hiya. Fair gaming here. Fair gaming. Can we see German perspective too? We can indeed. I do tend to, my boy Kevin, I do tend to, a little bit in love with him, so I might be a bit greedy with his time. Looks like we are going for the fortress now, and that's what the walls are going down for. You know, you see it very often, you know. For 15 wood, he's gonna be able to ensure that he gets up to fortress age. And basically still have his infrastructure left, so really exploiting those pillarless walls there. I think we need to get a campaign. Boys, we need to get a campaign together to nerf pillarless walls. What do you say? What do you say? Let's unite. This is the one thing we can all unite on. Balance whether you're talking about Italy or whether you're talking about Sweden. Doesn't matter. We can all unite on pillarless walls. Pillarless walls, people. Come on. For some reason, Bree's deleting a wall there. And nice pushing in. You know, Kevin definitely suspects something here. He knows what's up. So he's going to be trying to push in here. Also aging up with the... what's the one that ages up quickly again? I've completely forgotten it. Yeah, Kevin knows he's on a timer now. No, actually no shipment from Germany, so a little bit of a mistake. Does he have a church? He does have a church. He doesn't have a TP, though, so aging up a little bit unfortunate when he doesn't have a shipment. So that's going to be really good for Kevin, because other than veterancy techs, what else does he have? The Exiled Prince, thank you very much. Veterancy does come in. More infrastructure coming down. But even with veterancy, this mass from Kevin is larger, at least for the meantime. And don't forget that Malta's bonus means that they get, like, is it plus 2% HP with each shipment for these bows? So if you take a look at just the HP, there really isn't that much in it. Literally 9 HP difference. 9 HP difference. There is a free attack difference, though. But yeah, 9 HP difference. Kind of insane. More pikes coming in for Kevin. Definitely doesn't need more pikes. He needs more bows. The attack card coming in now in age 2. And look at the attack going to 18. So there's 1 attack difference. And then now there's 5 HP difference. So these are basically veteran crossbows. So he can go toe-to-toe with these age 3 bows. The skirmishers aren't that much of a problem either, because bows are basically a soft counter for skirmishers. Skirmishers obviously have better range, but if he's mixing them in with these X-bows, yeah, he's basically just going to have a bit of a face-off. Kevin in no position to age right now. Probably going to get Archaic Soldier hit points after as well. Yeah, really could mix in some Order Hussars, and he does. Before I even look at the screen, he does start to make some Order Hussars, so that could be really nice. Could catch Breeze off guard. If you can get a really good kind of flank with these pikes getting stuck in as well. 5 Order Hussars could do some damage. Look at these crossbows. Just beautiful. The pikes are going in now, and I imagine we're going to see some... Look how big... 41 pikes! 41! Imagine if they were crossbows right now. And 5 Order Hussars coming in. And of course, these are basically consulate units. So 5 coming in straight onto the explodes. Now that's a lot of damage. The pikes are coming in. This is exactly what I said needs to happen. The pikes are exactly where they want to be. The Order Hussars are exactly where they want to be. The expos are exactly where they want to be. And he's trying to utilize this gate here. These 5 wood walls with a 50 wood gate are going to be able to run away there with his army. But yeah, really good trade for Kevin. Could have been even better if it wasn't for these lame-ass pillarless walls. Sorry, pillarless walls. It's a really nice play there. But what's the follow-up? That's going to be the problem. He's making more pikes. Kevin, you don't need any more pikes, buddy. Buddy. You need crossbows. Yeah, and look, he's got such a huge mass of pikemen, but they're just going to get microed down. There is quite a scary mass of Udons, actually. And now the mass of kind of light infantry is just turning into skirmishers, which obviously have bonuses versus these pikemen. So yeah, the pikemen are not going to be long for this world if they micro correctly. Nice villager pull there. These guys getting a jog on. Look at this. Hoi, 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 hoi. So yeah, running around. But look at that. Out of nowhere, there's 9 order hussars. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a massacre. How does he defend this? How does he defend this? He's getting Minimen straight in. He's revitalizing, reviving that hero out of nowhere. The pikemen are just going to get the snare on now. War wagons are soon coming in. But look at these choke points with the buildings. It's going to be difficult, but the order hussars are surviving. The pikemen are taking houses down. And, just defender's advantage. Great choke points there. Just baiting Kevin in. And it's, doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the exchange that he wanted. And, yeah, he decides to back up. I think that's the right decision. TC Fire, Minutemen, his hero coming back, tanking 620 HP. It was great defense there by Breeze. War wagons are joining the party now, and I think once there starts to be a big mass of war wagons, this is going to look real sketchy for Kevin. I'm not really sure how he deals with these war wagons. Yeah, 3 getting shipped. 3 more veteran Udons coming in. Kevin needs to find a way to get into H2. He's doing a really good job here, but the longer it goes on, the better it's going to be for Breeze. And considering the start he had, only being 1k score down is really, really impressive right now. Let's take a quick look at Kevin, see what's going on. Yeah, his Mac, I mean, he's on 47 bills plus, what, 5, 6 settler wagons. So he's on over 50 bill eco right now. And he'll have, I imagine he'll have all the market ups done. Yeah, he's got steel traps. Yeah, I mean, great eco, but it's H2 units. That's the problem. These bows right now, 133 HP. 133. They've almost got as much HP as a veteran skirm. It's insane. These pikemen as well having 160 HP. That is so good. Not to mention as well, the pikemen have 2 range. The pikemen have 2 range. Love it. I love it. I love you, DE. Never change, DE. Oh, a big raid coming in here. And imagine if there was like a load of pikemen in this commandery at that moment in time. They could have really, you know, popped out here. Kevin not utilizing any depots or anything. And I feel like he really kind of needs to. And he's going to be running out of map soon. There's a decent chunk of kind of natural res over this side of the map. But is he going to have access to that? And as soon as I say it, it looks like he hears me from the future. And he's starting to make some depots now. He is finally getting that H3 and very, very nice. He hasn't shipped hospitality, though. He's about to get another card, and he has to make the decision whether or not he wants to ship that card, because he could ship it straight away, and he does! And he's going to get almost the full benefit out of it. Boom. There it comes. It's also going to make his veterancy text cheaper. So, boom, as soon as these 2 get built, yep, there comes veteran crossbow, and boom, there comes veteran pikeman. Very, very nice. The order hussars obviously get shadow text. They don't need no veterancy. This is DE, baby. We get shadow tech units left, right, and center. Could have some really nice play with this depot here. Definitely is going to trap Breeze into this very kind of left and right motion here. He's going to see that. Definitely not going to want to play silly buggers with this depot. So, Kevin could do some funny play silly buggers with kind of baiting them into here almost. But we've just got a good slobber knocker here. And veterancy hasn't come in yet, Kevin. Be careful. You haven't got your veterancy tech in yet. The order hussars do, though. And they're, boom, they're going straight in. But that was a clever pull trick from Otto there. But it doesn't matter. It looks like he's just going for it. In comes everything veteran. The veterancy party. And I have absolutely no idea who's going to win this. I mean, the skirmishers are microing well. He's backing up into his base. This is going to be a very, very difficult choke point for Kevin to push into. He's got decent reinforcement coming in. He definitely needs 5 more hussars coming in. Oh, it's a close one. I think he's trying to... There's a decent skirmisher mass, though. But these bows, look, 155 HP, 21 attack. They will beat these skirmishers in a face-off, and they know it. Kind of was a bit of a stalemate there. Kevin didn't want to push in too heavy there. And now looking really good for Kevin. And Kevin doesn't need to do too much here. He just needs to kind of be careful. Just get his expo mass up. Wait for this card here. And or even, I mean, he could send anything, right? He could get, oh, look at that. Out of nowhere, I look away for 2 seconds. And these cheeky little boys sneaking in that choke point. The veteran, the war wagons are going to be just like diving in the way, saying, hold the door. And they definitely do. And just, wow, really nice micro by Breeze there. Just melting those hussars. But there's definitely going to come a point where once these cards come in, he's not going to need to make any more hussars. It's just going to be a crossbow pike fetish. And Breeze definitely knows that. Breeze definitely sees the score as well. So yeah, he's getting cold feet right now. He's getting a little bit desperate. The hairs on his ball sack are standing on their end a little bit because he's kind of getting a little bit scared, and I can smell the fear. I can smell the fear. And Kevin, why the hell are you shipping 12 crossbows? Why are you embarrassing me like this? I thought we had an agreement that he was going to send one of the OP cards, but clearly he didn't get the memo, and clearly he's trying to let Breeze come back into this game, and I don't know why. Clearly felt like he needed that amount of tempo that 12 bows would give him. Trying to build this fixed gun, which he does. So he does have that to fall back on now. And yeah, so I don't know why he needed the 12 crossbows, because he's got this fixed gun going up. And oh, Kevin, you just shipped steel bolts. My boy, I beg. Man's got to ship steel bolts and win the game. This card is so OP. But he's a fair player, my boy Kevin. All right, he's a fair player. So he's allowing Breeze to get back in the game. He doesn't want Breeze to have too much egg on his face, purely because he's been given this whole spiel about how OP Germany is. So Kevin's trying to keep it tight. You know, I see past it. I'm big braining it. All right, I understand Kevin's wavelength right here. Let's have a quick look at Otto von Bismarck. No industrial, going for stagecoach, very late stagecoach, but kind of transitioning into the late game. Building more walls, classic Breeze. Basically, a way to know if something is a little bit broken, Breeze is playing it. It's a strong indicator, a very strong indicator. Otoo War coming in hot.
Otoo War 2 just subscribed.
Thank you very much for the prime, good sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Depot's going down. Kevin kind of trying to transition into that late game, but unfortunately, the Bismarck does see it. Oh, does he see it? He does see it. It looks like he's going to sink the ship. He does. The Bismarck wins this round. For that. Oh my god, so much APM there. Whoa. Looking at it, my boy's got a scary mass, though. 1k coin coming in for Otto. Sorry, for Otto. Where did that come from? From Germany. Wonder what that's going to be for. Maybe going for industrial, but wouldn't even need to send that for industrial, to be honest. Maybe he wants to look at getting these next. Maybe he just wants to get some artillery out. Who knows? The mines are starting to run out, though. This mine's just run out. Oh, does he see that? Oh, he doesn't see that mine. That could be catastrophic. He does have this on 900, but that's probably why he's shipping the 1k gold, because he's worried that he's going to have to really start to go to estates now. If he doesn't see that mine, he doesn't see the herd either. That's why you always scout behind your base. Always scout behind your base. I always say it. But the industrial's coming in now, and Kevin's pushing at another really good timing here. Just like when he went up to the Fortress Age Germany player. Look, that's exactly what steel bolts can do. Look at that. Walls don't mean shit when steel bolts comes into play, baby. And look at this mass here. Kevin on 60 vils, but more like 66 vils. And look at this. Exactly what I was saying. Now he's transitioning into just food and wood. And all he needs to do is go Expo Pike. Might need to add in some Culverins at some point. But yeah, infrastructure going down. And the Breeze just trying to utilize the range advantage. But they only have 2 extra range. Mr. Bramboy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you had a good stream, good sir. How's the lamer? Sorry, that just came out. Where did that Where did that come from? Yeah, Kevin looking in a really good spot. But I mean, Germany has a chance right now. I mean, he's going up to industrial. Does he have a shipment? He doesn't have a shipment. That's unfortunate. Doesn't have the option to go mercantilism. And look, he's ran out of gold. Oh, no, okay. He's still got this 800 here, but his gold is really running low. He does have... What's he got for the... He's gone for this Comanche, but that's not going to really be too helpful for him. I don't think he's got any text from it just yet either. And yeah, looking really good for Kevin. The agent with the 2 Falconets, that could be an issue if they're allowed to stay alive. Kevin pushing back, taking some map control again. And the good thing about Malta is that they can, once they take map control, they really hold on to it. They have the option of going for depots. They have the option of going for fixed guns. We currently only see 1 at the moment. So maybe we'll see some more. Kevin's still got a mine on about 900 there as well. But like I said, it's the wood line that's going to be important for Kevin. And there's plenty of trees still around. So Kevin deciding to back up. Still no shipment from Germany. The problem is, because he doesn't have that insta age up, insta 2 heavy cannons, like, does he still ship 2 heavy cannons, or does he try and play this like he's got to turn this into the late game now and really try and camp behind factories and get that eco lead? Scores neck and neck. Scores neck and neck. I mean, get your popcorn out, ladies and gents. We could still be sitting in here for a long time. Kevin now adding the Culverins, like I said, that's going to be really the only thing that can be a big issue for him. Is artillery. And look at these needle gunners. Look at these sexy boys with these green overcoats. I imagine washing those white trousers could be a big problem in war like this. Getting those blood stains out could be a massive problem. But they are very clean and tidy at the moment. So looking very fresh, my boy. Looking very fresh, lads. Out to name needle gunners. Love it. Love the name. 20 range, 22 attack, 192 HP. Let's compare that to these. Basically the same attack, only 2 range off and 169. So these guys, you know, like when it was the age 2, age 3 scenario, where these crossbows were in age 2 were basically age 3 units. They're now close to basically age 4 units. And how does Kevin respond to this? Is Kevin gonna... Okay, so going for winged hussars. I guess he saw the Culverins and knows that he can't get away with shipping 2 heavy cannons. So he's looks like he's gonna go for this, and he's max pop, and now he's gonna go for the push. He has to do go time here. He's max pop. He's not shipped his factory, so he's deliberately shipped a tempo orientated shipment, and he's gonna find some villagers. 55 vils, but plus the settler wagons. And Kevin's just about seen it. Oh, look how much damage these guys do. They have 66 lance attack with 3 area of effect. That's their charge ability, which is kind of insane. And they all go down. Hiya. Kevin, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But he's going to struggle to push in here. And Malta is definitely the better late game civ here. Kevin has both TPs, but he hasn't... I don't even think he's got stagecoach. He doesn't, whilst we've got the choo-choo train locomotive in for Breeze. So Kevin going into hardcore defend mode here. I like this. Just spam depots, Kevin. Spam depots. Just micro this army and utilize fixed guns. Make fixed guns if you need to. Kevin going up to industrial. That's what I'm talking about. And when all he needs to do now... Get up to industrial, ensure that this TC doesn't get taken down, which is not going to at this stage, and then just camp, wait it out, get your industrial techs. Get your industrial techs. Get their attention. Does he have it? Does he have it? He does. Boom. There comes Guard Pikeman, and boom! There comes Arbalistes. Losing another 10 villagers, though. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Kevin pushing in now. 3k score down though, but when these veterans are these veteran CC techs going to make any difference? And look at these boys, look how beautiful they are. All in black, my boys. Going straight to hell, but we don't care because look at the damage. 29 compared to 22. They will wreck these needle gunners' worlds. An interesting flank coming in from the pikeman, but that is going to mean his anti-cav's going to have to be the Order Hussars. The pikeman going to get on the war wagons, and look at these boys. 14 anti-tank with 5 versus cavalry. I mean, the needle gunners are wrecking these pikes, and I don't know. I don't think there's going to be enough anti-cav. And Kevin could be in some trouble here. Oh, it's tense. Oh, yeah. I respect the flank from the pikeman, and he whittled down these war wagons, but that's not what he needed. He needed it the other way around. The pikeman needs to be on the right side, and that is unfortunate. So a big mass cone, and now he's 10k scored down. Kevin! Kevin! That is unfortunate. 55 villagers plus settler wagons compared to 62 plus settler wagons. So it's still close. It's still close. I would probably still potentially give Kevin the lead if he settles down, purely because he has the better units. But Kevin's losing too many villagers here. But finding heavy cannons, very, very nice. And look at this depot. Is he going to see the war wagons are going to get absolutely obliterated? They're going to lose loads of HP. Look at that. Losing, what, 200 HP there? Losing 300 HP for each war wagon. Each war wagon. Let's take a little look at that. Let's say on average that was 300 HP per war wagon. There's 10 war wagons. That's 3,000 HP. 3,000 HP was just lost there because of one depot. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see more of this, Kevin. He's kind of rebounding a little bit. Fixed gun's going to get involved as well, almost. Not quite. Okay, more bows coming in. He's got pikes. He's just trying to use as many resources as possible. Fixed guns, that's it. Bait the fixed gun in. Still got these bloody guard winged hussars are insane. Very, very nice. Manages to survive there, and yeah, just lost this side of the map. Really has, and Kevin could do with taking a page out of Breeze's book by building some walls here. Score's looking really good for Otto, but I mean, he doesn't have his factories up yet. I don't really know where the score's coming from. I mean, he does have Stagecoach with the TP, so he's getting that extra bit of resources as well. That mine eventually was used up by the looks of it. But yeah, now having to transition into estates. Now just getting the bookkeeping. So yeah, gonna struggle to get his gold up right now. Gonna have to get estates to utilize that, and he's decided not to ship factories. So yeah, now only just getting his factories in. So it's gonna be a bit of a slow burner now for Germany, but he's still 10k score up. And this will be really nice for Kevin. It's especially at this stage of the game. If he can just spam a load of depots now, it's going to be very difficult for Otto to kind of push in. And they're going to want to try and kill depots from a distance, and you're going to have to use that. There's going to be a very slow push, and I think that would be really, really good for Kevin. Kevin hasn't shipped his factory yet either. Nice. War wagon's going down to the bows. Only one falconet. It's not going to be too much of a problem. Boom! Fixed gun. I get hard on every time a fixed gun fires. Just fucking the artillery up. Love it. Look at these boys. 223 HP. And like I said, the more cards that get sent, you know, the stronger these guys are going to get. So the better it is for Kevin. But this is yeah. The scores are close, but the investment of cards into Kevin's army, like that counts for a large chunk of score. It really, really does. And it's difficult to actually put a score on that because, like, steel bolts, you know, That's like worth 5k score at least. At least. At least. Bam, and look at this. War wagons, yeah, just going to get brutally bullied by these crossbows. And needle gunners, you know, he's doing a good job with the needle gunners. He's trying to utilize the range difference. And, he, you know, even at this stage of the game, he's still running and shooting, which is definitely the right option. Because you look at all these bows at the back here, like, they're all trying to run around and shoot, and they can't all shoot. So, whilst the whole time, all of the needle gunners are firing. So, it's good micro there. It's good micro. But once again, a nice, scary mass now. And don't forget, you know, Kevin doesn't have to just spend all of his wood getting infrastructure down for estates, whilst Breeze does. There's the third estate by the looks of it, and that's a lot of wood. Look at this, yeah. But you know, if he kind of manages on 84 now plus settler wagon, so basically at full villagers almost. So yeah, okay, so looking good actually for Germany, as long as he can kind of settle down and kind of just, you know, kind of consolidate his eco and consolidate all of his units, get all of his infrastructure up. He's going to be looking in a really good position right now. With regards to eco, that is, Kevin definitely about a third eco down when you take everything, all things considered. But like I said, still bolts, motherfucker, still bolts. That is the great equalizer here. Okay, Breeze. You know, old habits die hard, right? So now taking into horse artillery. But all Kevin needs to do there is add a couple of culverins, and he's got some in the background, so very nice. Kevin still needs to keep on the push here. I think he still needs to keep bullying. He's only on 66 vil pop, which means he's got, you know, potentially a much higher population space for pure military. And if you can use that and just run with that tempo, that, you know, it's going to be really difficult, no matter how many reinforcements Germany has here, to really deal with it. So it's going to have to be some insane micro from Breeze right here. And now we see these pikemen have free range. Pikemen have free range. Love it. And as long as Kevin has really good micro here, he should be able to be fine. Yeah, the two culverins can take down these horse artillery. Boom. There goes not one. These culverins definitely need to be teched, and I think he's going to realise after not killing a heavy horse artillery in one hit with two culverins, so I think he's going to have to tech his culverins very shortly. Boom. And yeah, just kind of baiting in the infantry here, because he's got these three horse guns in the base, and they'll do a lot of damage to all this infantry. So, yeah, Culverin's not able to get into range of these horse guns. So nice micro by Breeze there, very nice micro by Breeze, but he's taking a lot of damage in the process. Score still 10k difference, 69 vils for Kevin, nice. But he is down, with regards to eco at least. Still got these winged hussars. Is he able to make these winged hussars? It feels like he's had them for such a long time. Pikeman going in for it, but the pikeman will die. Oh yeah! Oh god, my eyes just got murdered by that like 10 pikeman kill. And this is going to be the problem now. Yeah, that the pikeman dived in and Breeze baited them in well. And when that happens, in come the cavalry, literally. And then the culverins are not going to be able to fire. And he needs to upgrade his culverins. The score lead's only getting worse for Kevin right now. And oh, this feels like this is Kevin's game to lose. And I don't know, Germany just their eco is just looking really good right now. He's been able to stabilize, like I said, with the estates, with the mills. You know, he has both his factories now by the looks of it. There's one. Does he have the other one? Yeah, okay, he only has one factory at the moment. So when the other factory goes down, that's going to be even more eco, you know. So, yeah, looking pretty good for Breeze, really. Still 10k score difference. So he's not pulling away. At least he's not pulling away. Kevin's kind of holding in there for dear life. I think someone needs to tell Kevin that cost about 6 population space. So he probably needs to sell that fixed gun. And if he wants to keep making fixed guns, he needs to start making them down here. So Kevin could really be making much better use out of the Civ's capabilities here. He could be getting more depots down. He could be getting more fixed guns down, and taking more map control. But he's not doing that at the moment. But he has gone for Culverins. And these 3 Culverins, he's got 4 actually, so they will take care of these horse guns very nicely. I think I saw Kevin have TC, both TCs down earlier, but maybe I saw that wrong. Doesn't have the TC, so it just feels like his late game sense isn't quite as good as Breeze's, and it's showing a little bit. It's showing a little bit because. Yeah, right now he's pushing. He's on the offensive. Yeah, where's his hero? You know, his hero's over here on the floor. He needs to buy it back. Start making depots around here. Start making fixed guns. Start taking this map back. And, yeah, he's not doing that. And, you know, I worry that could cost him. Yeah, I mean, this is easier for Kevin to micro. So Kevin does have, in one sense, Kevin has the micro advantage in the sense of that it's easier. All he needs right now is 3 control hot groups, right? 1 for bows, 1 for pike, and 3 for culverins. That's all he needs. Whilst on the other hand, all of this mixture of units, managing the cavalry, the war wagons, the artillery, you know, it's a lot more difficult for Breeze. So there is that advantage to it. However, if Breeze can pull off the micro more effectively, then because he has more diverse units, he could come off better. However, it's going to be really difficult for him to pull that off. Kevin going for the Comanche here. That's nice. I'm not sure what techs he can get out of this, though. That's going to be effective. None really outside of just making horse archers, I think would be a really good shout. And these Culverins kind of, you know, just being able to bully these needle gunners a little bit. Look at that, you know, they do a decent amount of damage, you know. So that's not terrible. Yeah, like Kevin not allowing him to push. Mercantilism coming in for Germany. He does have both war wagons. What does he want now? Maybe both, yeah. I mean, eco theory would be good right now as well. That would be a really nice boost to his eco. And I think we will see that come in after the cavalry combat. Could go for team cavalry attack as well. I mean, it's debatable what he wants to go for here. I don't actually think he needs more eco. He needs to up his military. And look, this is the stage of the game. This is what I'm talking about. Steel bolts, baby. Fuck his 10k score. He's got steel bolts, baby. I know what I'd rather have. But he needs to get his explorer back and start making these depots. Start making these fixed guns. Start taking map control. He's trying to bait in with the cab. But as long as, I mean, he needs to make hospitals up here as well. Kevin really needs to get that late game going. Comanche horse archers coming in, but they're not even veteran yet, so they're really not going to do that much damage. And look at this, baiting the pikemen to the front, and that's exactly where the needle gunners are going to want to just absolutely tee off against these pikemen. But you know, Kevin's going to be fine, just remassing. Look at this wood and food mass. Right, Kevin. Get your ass up here, all right? Start making hospitals, start making depots, and start playing this late game. This is looking good for Kevin. I mean, he's on 80 vils. He is 10k score down, but you know, how does Breeze? You know, what does he make here? What does he make? I mean, he can't make musketeers. So why is he playing this civ? Because he can't go musk falk. You know. Desperate for these culverins to go down. He's desperate for these culverins to go down just so we can try and utilize the artillery. Champion horse archers now coming in, so these are really nice now. Could do a big pull trick here and really get these bows to the front. It's exactly where the bows want to be. I mean, that's not that much cav, you know. That's really not that much cav. I think with the Comanche horse archers at the back, that they're in a safe position. I think he's going to be absolutely fine there. But Kevin, start making units, buddy. Start making units. Finally, he's upping his culverins. And yeah, look at this. Look at this. He really needs to start spamming these cavalry Comanches as well, because they're really nice goons. Look at this, 20 with a 2.25 multiplier, 1.5 attack speed. So yeah, really nice. Taking that last hold, and look at this. How does Germany beat this right now? How does Germany beat this right now? The score gap is closing. Like I said, the hairs on his ballsack, the hairs on his arse crack are standing on end. He's gelled them up right now into a mohawk. He is terrified that his theory, his hypothesis about Germany isn't going to come true. And look at this. Look at these reinforcements coming in. And the eco from, I mean, it's you know, he's having to spend so much, and you know, he's not able to bank this, whilst Kevin is just, you know, he's happily, look at this. He's got 4k food and 3k food and wood just banked, so he's gonna be happy with that. Keeping him pop capped as well, just beautiful play here. Culverin is gonna get tech. Was that the tech? Yes, there it was. And look at the new skin. Look at these boys. Looks like something out of Fallout, some post-apocalyptic world with the rust on these Culverins. It's such a cool look, I have to say. And gonna absolutely destroy these horse artilleries as long as he micros on it properly. And boom, cavalry going in, but they're gonna get melted by the pikemen. CD's nuts. And Kevin really handicapping himself by, you know, I know it's easier said than done because there's so much to concentrate, so it's easy for me to say what he needs to do to improve. But, you know, I would expect it from someone of his level to really be, like, fixed gunning here, to be depot spamming. And he's not even doing that. He's not even doing that, and he's still winning, so this is great. Score gap gone back again somehow. Yeah, this is really bad. This is a really tense game. I feel like, you know, this is anyone's game to take. This really is. I mean, if Kevin gives up the land here, if he loses this mass, he'll be fine remassing. But the moment Otto take the map control back, that could be a problem. And these Expos have so far to walk. He could close that 20-second walk time down by building a load of hospitals. Culverin's of his own here, but they're not going to be as strong as this one. 401 HP to 350, but they are, if there is enough of them. There's really not that many needle gunners though, so the pikemen are probably, with their free range, are probably going to be able to like attack these needle gunners. Look at this, attacking from range. Oh, just stabbing in there, right up the arse. Fucking love it. The Comanches in there as well. Frontier outpost coming in. Breeze is scared. He's terrified. He's trying his heart out to get as much defensive capabilities going as possible. The pikemen are getting stuck in the horse artillery now. More reinforcements coming in. He needs to now start diving in against the eco. He's gonna use his bows to take care of the horse artillery, but he's gonna take some big hits in the face for it. But look at this. Look at this. The careful thing is more cavalry gonna come in. The Comanche horse archers are still there. Look at this. Look, he's just keeping his population really high the whole time. And if he can settle here, he could take this factory down just with his expos. Look at this reinforcements of 25 pikemen coming in. Come on, Kevin! Come on! You can do it. More cap coming in. That's absolutely fine. There's lots of pikes around. So, I think he's... take the map now, Kevin, please. Start making fixed guns. I think this one here is the starting TC. Oh, no, this one's the starting TC, so he needs to try and take that one down, because then he could build anywhere on the map. Oh, and he's pushing back now. The outposts are taking their toll. And Kevin, come on, you've even got villagers here. Build some hospitals. Kevin looking like he's actually starting to run out of wood. I mean, 10 more minutes and he's probably out of wood here. So, you know, the longer this game goes on, the better it's going to be for Germany, actually. His resources are actually starting to dwindle. He's getting a bit more gold. Maybe he's trying to look for the age 5 here. Come on, Kevin! Shipping 700 coin. Yeah, I mean, he has nothing else to send. I mean, I'd probably send the one fixed gun wagon. Yeah, Germany, you're right. All they have to do is survive 15 minutes, but Kevin has the advantage. Oh, this is too much pressure. I'm getting too much anxiety. Come on, Kevin. He's on the push again. He's inching closer and closer and closer. Ah, more horse guns coming out. He's gonna have to back up. He could probably even start to get some mortars. Adding in mortars right now could be quite good as well. I love these pikemen having free range. It's so hilarious. Falconets coming in, and I think they have the same range as horse guns, so that's actually not terrible having falconets. They are field guns. Yeah, they both have 26 range, so they probably will counter each other, really. They'll with 4, we'll probably beat 3, so... Oh, but the Cav getting in a good position there and squeezing the falconets. More pikemen coming in. And look at these Uhlans. They have 428 HP. Oh, and some raiding coming in now. $99 Vils plus settler wagons. Kevin on 67. And his food mass is dwindling. Not like this. Not like this. Don't tell me the dream is dead. Don't tell me the dream is dead. Almost getting 20k score down now. But like I said, still bolts is the factor here. Cavalry running around now. Kevin's a fair player, so he hasn't built any walls. This could be a really nice catch. Taking down these... whenever you're in this position, taking down houses is really, really good because it still takes a few seconds for the houses to get rebuilt, and it's very difficult then for the reinforcements to keep pumping in. So taking houses down is really, really nice catch there. Look at this, he's almost pop capped, but he's rebuilding those houses very, very quickly. Ah, look at these guys, 235 HP and 29 attack. They just absolutely destroy these needle gunners, but the needle gunners have the multiplier versus guard pikemen, so. He's going for hussars now. Kevin's getting desperate. He feels like he needs to switch it up a little bit. And these order hussars, look at them. 48 attack. These Uhlans are just better. They're just better. They've got cards in. 20k score down now. Starting to look really good for Otto. Again, nice catch though. Nice, really nice micro with the Hussar squeezing in there and getting the flank with the pikes. Looks like just the Otto's eco. I mean, look, he hasn't got anything banked though. He's continually having to pump stuff in. But Kevin's kind of banked resources are dwindling, and he's in a similar position. These outposts take their toll as well. Yeah, just dwindling and dwindling and dwindling away. I'm still surprised these TPs. Somehow these TPs have still managed to stay up. Kevin really doesn't have many cards to send. Kevin being such a fair player by not building depots and fixed guns. You know, like I said, you know, he feels sorry for Breeze, so he just wants to keep him in the game. You know, he knows he could have won by doing so, but nice, great fort placement there. Don't think he has a fort in his deck, so yeah, using his Explorer to build that, I think. Kevin on 75 vils, and yeah, his resources very low right now. And this is exactly what I was saying. If Kevin can't take the map, and he was doing so well at one point, it was looking so good for him. But the moment the Otoo player starts to regain map control, he's going to be in a bit of spot of bother. When is the pause happening? Breeze is known for his pause micro. He's holding on for dear life. Oh, another big raid going on. Oh, God, there's settler wagons in there as well. Brutal. So brutal. And that, you know, at this stage of the game, that's such a good trade. Taking villagers down. Still, these 5 wood walls. Being able to make gates just so he can go through it. Oh my goodness. 5 wood. Fortified outposts come in now. And this is where Breeze, you know, he knows how to kind of exploit and manipulate the late game in a really advantageous way. And, you know, he'll get those outposts up. He'll start taking the map back. You know, he'll start getting those outposts, the forts, the walls, everything. You know, he'll understand how to start taking that map back. Whilst this is exactly what Kevin should have been doing a lot earlier. This whole side of the map right now where we're watching should be covered and littered in fixed guns, depots, outposts. Walls, everything, etc. Even now looking to start to go to age 5 at some point. I think it's looking pretty over at this point. But this is the power. This is the power of this civilization, being able to just hold on with these OP units. Kevin even in chat right now. Look at the scores right now. Almost going to be double K, double score right very shortly. Even going for mortar against this 4. Starting to get a heavy fixed gun now. Kevin, just 20 minutes too late. Kevin! Why? 20 minutes too late. If only you did that earlier, you would have won the game. Oh, oh, Kevin. Can you tell I'm a little bit biased towards my boy? Oh, dear. Still holding on with 65 villagers. He's still pushing Germany back. Still pushing Germany back. He still has this fixed gun up here. This is taking up 7 or 6 villager population. This is costing... How much is it now? Because it used to be 7, right? Okay, this is costing Kevin 6 population space. It hasn't done anything in like 40 minutes. Oh, God. Kevin is going to be... You've got to laugh at that one, Kevin. Kevin is going to be mad at himself for that. Still able to push, though. Still able to push. Forcing Germany to make Culverins right now. And this is really good micro, though, by Germany, because by having these cavalry at the front, the crossbows aren't able to attack the needle gunners because he wants to attack move with them. And this is what I always say about micro of cavalry. Cavalry are one of the best units in the game. They really are. Like, by forcing your opponent not to able to attack move and utilize the range resist from the cavalry is just so strong. It's so, and that's why it will always be better than like a pike bow comp, because you're forcing them not to attack move. But when these units are that strong, it almost doesn't make too much difference. But yeah, coming in with a nice cavalry switch there, so that's really nice. Going to shift the tempo somewhat there. Very, very nice. But Kevin needs to be able to do something. He needs to take a factory or two down. He needs to be able to take villages down. He needs to do something. You know, he can't just keep pushing and not taking down any infrastructure. Still only on 63 vills, but he's getting raided. And this is one of the downsides to, unfortunately, having wood. And look, he's running out of wood. He's having to come up in the middle of the map. And that's the downside of having wood. You know, there's pros and cons for one of your main resources not being gold, being wood instead. Gold's a lot safer, but wood, you know, is plentiful. You don't need the infrastructure the investment to get estates, etc. So, yeah, you know, there's pros and cons. And at this stage of the game, it's starting to, you know, get on the con side of it. Oh, beating an H4 Ulan. Still no H5 though from Germany. This is where he wants to be, you know, taking care of villagers, taking care of business, trying to do these factories in a number. But yeah, it's just he's under a fortified outpost now. There's more heavy guns. Expo's getting beat by Cav there. And if only he was managed to be able to take down this TC earlier, he could have just spammed fixed guns and depots on this entire side of the map. Now forcing pikemen to the back of the base. Some villager raiding, but he killed a decent amount. 10 villagers he's killed. 11 villagers. But I think it's 12 villagers now. 14 villagers. Another one. Another one. But I think it's just a little bit too little too late. Take a look at Kevin. He's only on 45 now, so the rating's even better on that side. Yeah, I think we might see this go the way of the dodo very shortly.
CD.
Nuts. Interesting, some villagers out here. Looks like they're going to probably... they're probably on wood, and they've ran out of wood now. Might you want to be putting down some stables or something here just to get that raiding really effective. Diving in these pikes with Ulans here. Going to be music to Kevin's ears. I mean, these heavy old guns will do a lot of damage, but these pikemen... Look how well these Ulans do. These Ulans are going to win! Oh my god, these guys are insane. 75 attack, look. Absolutely insane. And there's the GG. Hope is lost. Hope is lost. It was close. We almost had it. My boy Kevin almost had it. I guess this is going to be, again, a YouTube video selling me I lose to the game. Oh, Kevin, I do Kevin dirty on YouTube, but Kevin is a fan favorite. People love watching Kevin. He's an entertaining player, and that was one hell of a game. That was one hell of a game. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. I don't know what to say. It was so close. What a game, though. What a game. 1 hour and 3 minutes. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Yeah, Kevin, because didn't think, was too focused on it. I know, Kevin, and we've all been there, right? It's easy for me as a caster to say, right, this is what Kevin needs to do. He needs to start taking them out, blah, 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 doing all this. But when you're in the zone and you're thinking, all you're thinking about is, right, I need more pikes now. I need more bows right now. The last thing you want to spend your APM on is thinking about other things, putting down fixed guns, putting down depots, bringing your explorer back to life, bringing it to the front lines. There's so much going on. So unfortunately, but the more experience you get with a civilization, because I know Kevin likes to play this civ,